Kicking off the work week the right way with some Monday Night Hoops on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. You look at the Rockets.
And this team will be able to settle in, get comfortable at home, enjoy sleeping in their own beds. A great opportunity to go on a winning streak starts tonight.
Here's Shepard. Wagner with a steal. Here's Payne. And he buries his first look.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Pass to Thompson. For three, Durant. The putback. Here's Şengün. And a miss there on the triple. And Suggs, here we go. Smith with the rebound. Before getting injured last season, Stan, Jalen Suggs was looking better than ever.
Yeah, he improved across essentially all stat categories. He was showing loads of improvement, D.A., making that knee injury extra heartbreaking.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Durant, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The three from Suggs. Rockets with a rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
First team foul.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Wagner. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Fader on the way. And Caro no good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Smith. Over Wagner. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
The shot is repeatable. Smith Jr. has made that stroke so consistent.
Now here's Isaac. On the wing, Suggs. And here's Wagner. Can't cash it in from close range.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Now here's Durant. Scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production. Here's Suggs. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Pass to Thompson. Picked by Smith. Back to Durant. There's the three. They get the rebound. They double him with Isaac. And here's Shepard for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Wagner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
Here's Shepard. No made baskets yet. Wagner with a steal. Here's Banchero. And there's the rejection.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Here's Şengün. Misses in close.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Howard, plenty of space. And counted from 19 feet away. The Rockets trail. Thompson outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Thompson's got 5 now.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Pass to Howard. Now Wagner. And the shot goes.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Shepard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
Here's Banchero. Crafty move. Well, Stan, if you had the opportunity to coach Paolo Banchero, what would your message to him be?
Well, look, he doesn't need my notes, but I'd just urge him to refine his jump shot. He has incredible size and skill.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Here's Durant. Got it. 2 for 5 now. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Wagner outside. Orlando again missing.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
On the wing, Durant. Here's the 3. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Pass to Isaac. The kick out to Banchero. And the call is going to be yes on an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Leading by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Smith left side. Over Wagner. Smith no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Carter. Here's Howard. High arcing shot. And he gets the bucket.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Adams a screen. Now Thompson. He takes it in. Oh!
Wow!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that one's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Pass to Howard. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. Now Suggs. There's the double with Thompson. To the middle. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 4. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
It's hauled in by Houston. Now Holiday. Still no points. Pass to Smith. Here's Shepard. Houston working the ball around. Now here's Thompson. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. It's just forcing the defense to act.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Black outside. Here's Wagner. Orlando again missing.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Pass to Holiday. From behind the arc. Jones grabs the board. Magic trail by 6. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Eason. Up top Thompson. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pass to Banchero. Wagner for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And here's Eason. Back to Holiday. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Carter. Orlando trailing here. Here's Wagner. Thompson with a steal. A minute 15 left in the first. Thompson with another miss. To the inside. Banchero. That one's good. This game is all even.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Back to Holiday. Jones with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Pass to Carter. Back to Jones. Now Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's Thompson. Outside Eason. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Rockets lead by 3. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Şengün. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Pass to Smith. Tries to save it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Orlando with the rebound. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Shot from the mid-range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston in the lead. Pass to Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the 2 biggest areas. Those are beat-yourself types of stats, and it's hard to get away with those at the highest level.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Black. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys, back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Over to the left wing. Here's De Silva. Sinks it from distance. De Silva's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. The 3. On target from range. Durant's got 14.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Desmond Bane. Allie, how is he?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. Obviously not how they plan to start the year, and they'll have to make some early adjustments to compensate. Guys?
Allie, thanks for the info.
Yeah, we put so much...
Bam! Paolo, what execution!
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Pass to Smith. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 5. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Jones. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jones has got his second basket on the night.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Pass to Smith. Here's Durant. The wide open shot is on the money. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Back to Jones. Carter on the wing. Shoots over Şengün. Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Thompson right side. Pass to Smith. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Teams deciding to change it up. That one drops. He ties it up. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And they take the lead. 16 points for Paolo Banchero.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Durant. Out to Thompson. To stop the run. Durant taking it in close.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Now here's Suggs. Wagner for 3. No good that time. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. Orlando with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Up top, Durant. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And here's Suggs. Black outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Black. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Suggs, no good.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster still very young with room to grow.
To the paint. Up top, Black. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 14 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short. The Rockets lead by 3. On the wing, Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, he started out strong, and he's only getting stronger. Could be a huge night for him.
The three from Suggs. He drops it from range. Suggs has got 5 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Durant. This one for three. Orlando with a rebound. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Wagner. Black outside. Puts up a three. Here's Isaac. Black outside. And there's a 3-second violation. Houston in the lead. Durant with it. 21 points in the game. Pass to Eason. The kick to Durant. Up again. Down low. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Outside Carter. From the arc. Nails it from three. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. They double team Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Durant. Out to the wing. Now Tate. Back to Adams. The rebound by Carter.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Outside Durant. Inside. Here's Adams. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
1:50 left to play in the half. 6 to shoot. Pass to Capella. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading. Now Isaac. Wagner outside. Here's Suggs. Now Black. Kicks it out to Wagner. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Athletic finish right there by Black. I like when he goes up strong like this.
Here's Shepherd. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And he drops the first.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepherd play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Wagner for three. Rockets with a rebound. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Down low. Here's Shepherd. Outside Eason. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, Shepherd has a knack of getting his teammates open looks.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Here's Suggs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Here's Shepherd. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Suggs. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
Orlando, 53.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Jacks up a three. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Yeah, great job by Wagner, throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Smith. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Some room here for Suggs. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Shepard. Thompson left side. Six on the shot clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 18. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
The offensive rebound. Richardson for three. Kicks it out to Wagner. Goes up again. And it's laid up and in by Suggs. 13 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Thompson. The baseline J is off the mark. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
A switch here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Kicks it out to Wagner. Outside Richardson. Clock at 6. Another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wagner looking it over. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Now looking at Franz Wagner, is there any particular thing you'd like to see him evolve?
Yeah, B.A., I'd say the three-point shooting. He's not bashful about taking them, but he needs more of them to go in. If he can do that, good luck guarding.
Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Wagner. Outside Richardson. The three-pointer off the mark. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Thompson, no good. Here's Orlando. Wagner with it. Durant covering. Richardson for three. Sinks the tray. And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, he's such a good distributor. Franz Wagner, very selfless.
Here's Durant. Katie jams it straight down.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Suggs. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Suggs has got 15 points. And this game, folks, a close one here in Houston. The kick to Durant. Wagner with a steal. Here's Richardson. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw foul.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Brian, back to you.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
And here's Thompson for three. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner inside. Good. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Richardson with it. Guarded by Smith. Wagner for three. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Suggs. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. Now Banchero. He's got 16. Pass to Howard. Black outside. 5 to shoot. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
The assist.
And the Magic lead by 4.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Holiday surveying the floor. Drops in the 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Now here's Wagner. 12 points for him. Black outside. The 3. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Here's Eason. And the layup is good off the glass. Eason's got 8.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Houston in the lead. And here's Holiday. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Durant. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. And they're on the run. Running the floor, Banchero. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Okogie. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And the Rockets lead by 1. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth. And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Up top, Durant. He's got 26. Over Howard. Durant, no good. Banchero in the post. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Free throw is good from Durant.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
Out left to the wing. There's Howard with the 3. The Rockets trail. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Crosses over. Black. Easton pulls it in. Pass to Durant. Now Şengün. A rebound by Carter. Banchero surveys. Now Howard. With the drive. And it's Howard finishing it off.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
On the wing, Durant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Black with it. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Back to Holiday. To the paint. Goes back up. The rebound by Carter. Orlando leading. Pass to Banchero. 1:03 left in the third quarter. And here's Carter, defended by Şengün. Here's Banchero. And he drops it in from the low post. Banchero's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Şengün with a steal. On the wing, Durant. Durant draws the double. Back to Holiday. Houston working the ball around. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Carter can't get it to go. It's Şengün, high post. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And it's a 4-point Houston lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Houston leading by 4. Outside Holiday. Pass to Smith. Fires from deep with the tip. Tries again. Count it. Good. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
To the right side. Suggs outside. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Outside Carter. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 5. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Suggs. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And the basket by Holiday.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Holiday. Smith right side. Over Banchero. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Banchero. 6 to shoot. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And Banchero is just so enthusiastic. He keeps raising the energy he's bringing to the offensive end.
Pass to Durant. Out to Thompson. Second chance effort. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
An offensive machine. The energy you get from Banchero on that end of the floor is impressive.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Banchero. A nice shot by Smith.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
Durant surveying the D. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith. Magic trail by 5. Here's Suggs. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. And he gets it back. And here's Holiday. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships. Yes.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Durant gets it to go.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Richardson. Back to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Smith. Oh, clanks the dunk. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 5. The 3-ball. Smith with the rebound.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
The shot no good. Magic trail by 5. Wagner outside. The kick out to Richardson. Orlando moving the ball around. Here he goes. Pass to Banchero. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Houston leading by 5. Outside Durant. And it's Durant with the finish.
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
Here's Suggs. Soft touch off the glass. Suggs has got 23.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Shepherd. Rebounded by Suggs.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
They're hammering them on the open floor right now.
They got to keep looking for fast break scores to even this game up.
Right side Durant. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. On the tape, Durant. That one goes in. Durant's got 44.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Rockets making a change here. Now Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
Pass to Durant. Here's Thompson. Durant! Another shot. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, that's a key bucket from Wagner. Remember, in pro and international basketball, he's been in some big moments.
Here's Durant. Takes the shot. Shoots from 8. Yes, sir! Count it!
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
It's Suggs with a drive.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they need it.
Outside Durant. Now Şengün. Shoots a 3. It's off. Here's Wagner. .125 left in the fourth. And stolen by Durant. And that's an intentional foul. Now here's Durant. Clock at 4. Oh, it misses. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. 2-point game. Outside Isaac. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. It's all come down to this. One critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Smith.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
And there was some serious muscle on that one.
Oh, and all kind of mean. He wanted the defense to feel that one. And like we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Shepard. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Knocks down the trifecta. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, it's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Go out and guard that three-point.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
They need to find a three fast. A zero hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
Suggs fires. Can't get the three. And so it's the Rockets who come out on...